Finally sweet November 1st this morning. Kind of damp and dreary. We've had about 2 days of rain, solid, and so we're thinking this might be the day.
On this week's episode of the White Knuckle Web Show, White Knuckle production field staff Derek and Jake come about as close as you can on a buck that they call the laundry basket. Be sure to stay tuned. At the end of the episode, we'll be announcing our Stick and Pick giveaway winner.
Is that not the most epic sit in a tree stand?
I'm pretty sure it's a yes, it is.
My God, he's giant. Shot looked good.
That's all I want every year right there. Look at this thing.
What do you think of that?
That is huge.
Bam!
Perfect. Came right in. Had 2 days of rain to set up this hunt. It quit about 11 o'clock last night, and all the trail cameras that we checked today said as soon as it quit, they really went ballistic. So in theory, they ran hard last night, they laid up all day, and they're going to get on their feet tonight. It's a hell of a theory. I don't really see where it could go wrong. So I'm going to tuck in and show you what a big one looks like here. That was pretty awesome. The 2 little bucks on their feet already, so very promising for the evening. Nice to see a couple little guys up on their feet. We saw 3 bucks last night. Now granted, they probably didn't add up to 50 inches, or maybe 75 between all 3 of them, but we did see 3 bucks cruising last night, nose around looking for does, which is a good sign. Probably my favorite day of the year. About 30 degrees this morning, crisp, and got a little frost, so it should be good. But we got this cold front on November 7th, and it was pretty windy last night. Didn't see much, but it should be a lot better tonight.
I gotta get out. I gotta get out.
I had grunted. We had a buck come run across the creek, and he never did, he never did get on our side though, but he was a borderline shooter. It was good to see him. Then we had a smaller buck just cruise through about 20 minutes ago, so no chasing in here yet today, but at least we are seeing a little bit of movement. We're back in here for our evening sit. Had a pretty good morning this morning. We saw 3 bucks. One decent buck that needs to be passed. I call him Junior, so had a pretty good encounter with him this morning. And the general consensus of talking to friends and everybody else, is saying that the bucks are finally starting to move. So this is our first time in this set, which is always good. It always feels good to, be somewhere the first time. Seems like it. We always had pretty good luck doing that, so.
I remember my first time.
That was a long time ago. Jake's first time, so. It's him. It's him.
Down in the bottom.
9 o'clock right here. Down the trail. Okay. That deer's an absolute stud. Why did he turn around? We didn't spook him. Why do big deer do what they do? He was 25 yards walking down the trail to the tree. And as big deer do, it takes them about 10 minutes to take 2 steps. And he turned around and went back the way he came. That deer's a giant. I happened to look up and I said, deer coming, and all I could see was a rag.
He's a lot bigger than I thought.
He's in 170s.
No, all day.
He might be 180.
All day, no problem.
I thought we had him dead to rights.
It's November 8th, and last night was, I don't even know what to call it. It was incredible. We encountered pretty much the biggest deer we've ever had within bow range. 175 or 80 class deer. I don't even know how to judge them when they get that big. He was 25 yards and just didn't quite make it. So we made a little power play on him today. We actually moved up on a ridge, and we're about 500 yards from where we were last night. So this is where all the food is and where all the does are, and we're hoping that, being it's a bright, sunny, kind of going to be a pretty day, they'll be more apt to be cruising these ridges than running in the bottom. Now we're having a pretty hot morning. I think we finally found the bulk of our doe population. We've had 11 deer within bow range this morning, which is definitely a first for this season. The way it's been going, that's phenomenal hunting. We're definitely in the right part of the farm. Finally, just need the right one.
We're back in the same set we set this morning. Jake was shooting. Had a great set. I think we had 13 deer within bow range. We're just hoping we lay our eyes back on the big boy we seen last night. His name now is the laundry basket, because I said looks like he could put a laundry basket inside his big old rack. Hopefully they move us to do, like they did this morning.
Redemption is a sweet, sweet thing. Him and his buddies got me once this year on that doe, but I got one of them back. I normally have a lot of respect for all the wonderful creatures of the forest, but not these particular ones.
On next week's episode of the White Knuckle Web Show, Derek and Jake get one more shot at the laundry basket buck. At White Knuckle Productions, we love using trail cameras. That's why we chose Stick and Pick. Stick and Pick gives us the freedom to mount our cameras exactly how and where we want it, what angle we want those at. Whether it be a screw-in mount, or the tripod mount, or the mini ground mount. With Adicam brackets, the versatility is endless. The Stick and Pick original trail camera stand gives you more precise scouting results with greater flexibility than ever before. Offering an adjustable camera height from 0 to 52 inches and a rotating shaft that swivels 360 degrees. Made entirely of steel, and featuring a 3-prong stand. The Stick and Pick stands securely on virtually any terrain. Stick and Pick also has a mini ground mount. It has the strength and flexibility of the trail camera stand in a compact version. The mini ground mount installs quickly, adjustable from 0 to 36 inches, and has a full 360-degree rotation and adjustable tilt, allowing you to get the shot you're looking for. If your hunting area has an abundance of trees, then you can also use the Stick and Pick screw-in tree mount. It's as tough and adjustable as your trail camera stand, allowing you to put your trail camera exactly where you, the hunter, want it. Also coming in 2015 is the mini tree mount. It has all the advantages of the larger tree mount in a smaller package. Stick and Pick is the only trail camera mounting system that gives you the freedom to decide where your camera should go. It's changed the way that we use trail cameras. Check them out at stickandpick.com.